From an internal standpoint, focus on your governance. Treat it with importance because, number one, it's a very lucrative solution to go to market with. So however you do your internal governance, whether you bring in a partner to help you with it or you just develop it internally with staff, focus on that. There's a lot of billable time that you can get from doing governance programs for clients. Don't jump right into AI without understanding the fundamentals of security. Specifically, where the licensing lands with Microsoft is, let's just say we're 365 and we're focusing on Copilot, right? It's not just as easy to get in the Copilot. Most of our customers, they're scared that if they don't get started soon, they're going to miss out on the competitive advantage because they're hearing this at all of their conferences, all of their industry trade shows. They're being told this, but no one's necessarily coming to them with a solution. I highly recommend some sort of an accelerator class, whether that's IT by Designs or whoever. Even if you think you know it, these things are beneficial. Everyone knows something else that you might not know in the space. And just learning how to better utilize the tools from a prompting standpoint is very beneficial.
Welcome to AI by Design podcast. Brings MSP leaders into real, unscripted conversations about innovation that actually works. Hosted by Kaila, it's focused on turning AI into measurable business impact.
When you talk to your customers, what is their fear, uncertainty, doubt with the whole transformation that's happening with AI?
I think most of our customers, they're scared that if they don't get started soon, they're going to miss out on the competitive advantage because they're hearing this at all of their conferences, all of their industry trade shows. They're being told this, but no one's necessarily coming to them with a solution. They're just telling them that this is the competitive advantage. And if you're not incorporating in your business, you're going to start to slide backwards. So a lot of them they're asking what it is, right? How does it make me competitively better against my peers or against my, in my space? So it's really, it's the FOMO concept. They're scared they're missing out, but they also want to do it right. Most of them, they don't know where to fit it in, right? They're all very much stuck just on the concept of it just helping you compose an email, right? Or helping you transcribe your team's notes, which is all very beneficial. Don't get me wrong, but that's just the tip of where you go with it. So I think a lot of clients, they see that, they don't really fully understand where it goes. So it's hard for them to conceptualize, how do I get an ROI of doing a big project for AI, right? Where does it fit? So, as an MSP, I think for us, it's really communicating those objectives for clients, right? Laying out the plan, the fundamentals, how we're going to get there, right? Like you said, the guarantee, right? So for us, it's really guiding them through, we're not going to take you all the way to AI if we don't do the governance and security first. So we really methodically kind of guide them through it. So it's right now, they're all concerned that they're taking too long and that they haven't started. I think that's the big concern for a lot of our clients. Not as much in medical yet, but definitely a lot so in all the other industries. Medical, we're not getting asked as much yet because they're all in their EHRs part. So
if I'm a MSP, and I'm listening to this, what action can I take, Carlos, today? The way I think through AI is that there is internal focus and then external customer facing. So if I'm listening to you, Carlos, and what is your advice for that MSP leader? What action should I take today internally? And what action for external customer facing?
Sure. From an internal standpoint, focus on your governance. Treat it with importance because, number one, it's a very lucrative solution to go to market with. So however you do your internal governance, whether you bring in a partner to help you with it or you just develop it internally with staff, focus on that. There's a lot of billable time that you can get from doing governance programs for clients. So don't jump right into AI without understanding the fundamentals of security. Specifically, where the licensing lands with Microsoft is, let's just say we're 365 and we're focusing on Copilot, right? It's not just as easy getting the Copilot license if your governance licenses aren't in order. So it's understanding the edges of that. How are we going to do governance? How do we do compliance? How do we secure the data? How do we structure the data? It's all very important to get good results out of your questions into whatever agent you're using or the automation you need. So yeah, I would focus on, for MSPs, focus on the governance side first, internally.
And how about the external focus, customer facing?
I would focus on the same thing for externally facing as well, is let the clients know that we need to start with governance. I'm also a big fan of real world examples, right? Like once you get a client through governance, build some bots for them. Even if you don't sell it to them, right? Like show them what it's capable of doing, put some in their hands. Just be careful with leaving those trial licenses on in 365 because they might turn them on you without doing governance first. So just protect the data, but I would guide them through such an exercise first. Governance, security, make sure the data is protected.
Yeah. And then when you give that, could be a bot to them, they can experience it for themselves in terms of the possibilities, like what is possible for them to kind of really achieve something so amazing just because a tool that now that they're experiencing is next generation. And then I think it's more of taking those steps in a way that you being their guide, and at the same time, you are showing them the possibility, and then they want to do more, and they want to do it responsibly with governance in mind. I think that's the bottom line for a trusted technology solution provider, because that's why SMBs come to MSPs. They want trusted advisor to give them right direction to adopt new technologies, and that's the job of MSP. So thank you for sharing that. Anything else that you want to share?
One thing I would like to mention as well is some of the things that I was struggling before taking your AI accelerator course was just prompting methodology, right? These things aren't as transparent as you would hope, right? Like learning some of the basic methodology, meta prompting, just prompting methodology that you learn it so you can communicate it to your clients. I highly recommend some sort of an accelerator class, whether that's IT by Designs or whoever. Even if you think you know it, these things are beneficial. Everyone knows something else that you might not know in the space. And just learning how to better utilize the tools from a prompting standpoint is very beneficial. And having that knowledge that you can communicate to your clients is really helpful.
Yeah, no, thank you and appreciate it. That the AI accelerator did help to think more, and also experiencing it with other MSP leaders, because as you said, we all know a little bit of AI that we can share with the group, and everyone else, they have something specific that they will share with us, and together we are better. Thank you so much, Carlos, for your partnership, and you guys being so amazing in the channel. One company that I personally have a lot of respect for is your company, and just because the way you guys think, the way you guys show up, wherever I meet you guys in the channel, you guys are amazing human beings. That's more important for me than anything else, because when we collaborate with amazing human beings, then there's a lot of good that can happen in the world. Truly appreciate you, and thank you for investing your time with me for this show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in a couple weeks at the next AI Mastermind class. Look forward to it.
Yeah, look forward to you having in New York City.
That was fantastic. I'll see you then.
Yep, see you.
Bye, Sunny.
Thank you for watching the AI by Design podcast. Stay tuned for more conversations at the intersection of AI, leadership, and innovation. Follow us on our channels, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.